So hey guys, it's Brian. Welcome back to the channel. The Nightster Sportster event just ended from Harley Davidson, and yeah, there's a lot we got to talk about. Got a whole list of notes here. I thought it was really interesting that they're coming out with this 975 motorcycle as a bare bones platform. Something that this video really struck me is that Harley Davidson is going all in on the future of the RevMax, which we knew was going to happen, but they're also going into all out on rebranding the company. There's a lot of things that were really interesting about this video. So right away when the video opens up, you're still seeing that diversity of the people for the company. They're trying to show you the more diversity of their employees, a younger demographic. They're really looking to rebrand the company, and this is the part that I was excited about. It's not so much about the Nightster, but it's about what's coming for the company. Some interesting things that I thought right away was it was shot in a very art style. It had a very art film look to it. They were covering all the global builders. They're really trying something different, and it really looked more unique. It looked more like a film. They were trying to show something different. And I think that the Harley Davidson marketing department's really catching up to what the new buyers and that younger demographic are looking for with the LUTs of the film. It had a very unique look to it. Some things I thought were interesting too is that they're selling this as a bare bones bike. For the price, I guess that's a little shocking to some, but it's a bare bones bike that they want you to build off. So they're really pushing that Harley Davidson legacy of let's take this bike as a base and build upon it. And I love seeing all the global builders and all their different styles that they did with this bike. Little interesting, the tank now is fake. The gas is actually under the seat. So we're going back to that, that V-Rod sort of feel. I thought that was interesting, but they're all talking about, you know, how to put that center of gravity low and make it more of a performance bike. And I thought that was pretty interesting. We are going back to the analog gauges. We're not seeing the digital gauges with the GPS like we are in the Sportster S. They are bringing in ride modes, which I'm really excited to see. I think ride modes are the future of what we need to be doing with the motorcycle company. I think ride modes are important. I know a lot of people will disagree with that statement, but quite frankly, we need to make motorcycles safer in the sense of having those ride modes. And if you're going to be doing touring, I think that that's huge personally. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments because I know you will. They really, like I said, they were really pushing that customizing of the bike, and I like that. Now, if you follow my channel, you know that I'm more of a touring guy. You know, I ride an ultra limited, but this is what excites me. I really think that they're onto something here. The RevMax motor is coming to the bagger platform. We know this. And this gives me the thought that maybe next year when they sort of teased you with the idea that next year was the big year, I'm hoping that's going to be next year, to put at least one bike, preferably a road glide, in the RevMax platform. And here's why. Because A, I think that we still have a diversity, huge diversity of riders in the that ride Harley Davidsons. And I think that if we put all the eggs in one basket and go to the RevMax, they're going to have an issue with the older buyers. Let's say the touring riders, the trike riders. However, if they do something like they did with the Nightster, let's put out a road glide that's more of a stripped bike. That's a platform to build upon. Think of it as, you know, the standards. I think that that would be a really great platform. I mean, let's face it, if you're like me, you're throwing out the seat, you're throwing out the windshield, you're throwing out the shocks. I know some people don't disagree with it, but to me, that's what I love about Harley Davidson. I can make my Harley Davidson my own. So I really like this. It's coming in at a really cool, I think they said 480 pounds weight. So it's going to be a very light, very aggressive platform bike, which I think is going to get a lot of riders into the Harley brand. You know, a lighter bike's going to be less intimidating. It's a base bike. You know, you can kind of fit it and fit it to your own. Really love the red of this bike. And I thought it was really interesting and you know, sometimes I watch this more for what they're not saying and sort of just showing you. I really thought the Wall of Death was kind of a neat throwback. You know, I know that they're going for that younger demographic that's really into the throwback of Harley Davidson, and I thought the Wall of Death sort of subtlety in the end was really cool. I also like that they're, like I said, that they're shooting this in a film style. Their marketing department's really stepping up, and they're putting something out that's just not a standard launch video. It's got more of a movie feel. It's got more of that young, hip look to it, and I really did like that. I gotta say, I'm really excited. Next year, I'm really excited that they're gonna drop the RevMax engine into baggers. At least that's my prediction. And here's why I'm really excited about this. And I'm going to end it right here. I know I'm rambling. You put the RevMax engine in a bagger. And let's say they finally do. Let's say they go all out and push that into the whole touring platform. There's going to be a lot of people that aren't interested in that and a lot of people that are. What that's going to do is flood the market with M8s, and it's going to flood the market with V-twins. With the twin cams, of people that have the twin cams and we're waiting for that RevMax engine. So it's going to put a lot of used Harley Davidsons on the market, and I think that that's key. That's another great strategy to get more riders into the sport and more people, you know, into riding, and I think that that's really important. So like I said, I've had some coffee. I'm a little hyped up today, but I'd really love to know your thoughts in the comment. Let's hear your predictions. Are we going to see a RevMax at next year? Are we going to see it in a bagger platform? Is the Road Glide going to be that platform that they build the new brand of Harley Davidson on? So let me know what you think, guys. I hope you're well. Please stay safe. Remember, you're not alone. Love you guys to death. Thanks for watching.